welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to hop right in because I know I'm behind. I'm running a week or two late. I am packing up my Christmas decor and getting my house back in order for the winter and then early spring. I am behind because we left to go on vacation right after Christmas. First time that I can remember that I was not here or at home taking down my Christmas decor the day after Christmas, beginning the process anyway. So I am far, far behind. But I hope that you will stick with me, watch me take it down. It took me a little longer, and that's another reason that I'm just getting to it today, or getting the video to you today, because we had so much stuff until I didn't know what I had. And so I took the time to go through each bin. I purged, I reorganized, and I restored. And I'm going to show you how I stored some of the things and how I labeled so that next year it'll be a lot easier to pull it down, get it straight, and to put it away again. So come on in and let's undecorate. So friends, I started in the entryway, taking down the decorations on the banister, and you can see that I have stacked bins. And if you'll notice, they're labeled on the sides, and some are also labeled on the top. But I had last year and all before, I always labeled them on the top only, but that made it difficult for Orlando to know what to bring down, to bring to the house, because he had them stacked. So I started labeling them on the sides, and that makes it a lot easier. That was a change for this year that I think will help us a lot last year. And here I'm making sure that the lights, that I can see where the lights are. That's why I plug them in, so that when I cut the zip ties, I will not cut the lights. I know that they're working, and because I have them so intricately placed on the banister, I will leave those lights there. Next year when we light it up, if they don't work, then I will cut them off, and then I will restring new ones. As you can see on the garland, I am tucking into the garland, and each garland where it was used this year, and now it may be used someplace else next year. And also I bought some new at Walmart on sale. I bought that one and two others. And you'll see later on, this box will not hold it. We're going to have to buy a bigger bin for our garland. But yeah, I'm labeling the garland too. This I'm showing you, I purchased, I believe, at Home Goods while we were on vacation for the new year. And it was, I think it was $8.99, but I'm just guessing on that. I am trying to stay focused, and I'm taking all the garland down at once, all throughout the house. Then I'll go back and take all the wreaths down at once, and the Christmas balls, I will put those all in one place. And I'm trying to be organized this year, so it won't be so hard on us next year getting all this stuff together. And as I said in my intro, I went through and purged a lot of stuff, and we're going to take it to the Goodwill to bless someone else for their Christmas next year. It was just a lot of stuff it wasn't the sentimental. I still kept those ornaments, but I did have a lot of ornaments that were Dollar Tree ornaments, or ornaments that didn't mean that much to me, or even decor that I figured I would not use again. And so that's what I'm doing this year. And it turned out to be absolutely easier to put away. Orlando thanked me for doing that, because it'll make it easier for him, because he's the one that has to pull the bins, and I'll ask, bring all the garland home. I'm going to work with garland today, or bring all the wreaths home. I'm putting all the wreaths up today. And this way he'll be able to do that. As you can see, there is a label on the side there. Now I have a Cricut, both the big one and the little one, but if you'll notice, I just hand wrote the labels. I was in the zone. I wanted to get this stuff down. I'm already behind. So I just wrote the labels out and then covered them with packing tape so they would be safe and would not come off. And this is my bin of wreaths, and luckily I won't have to buy another one. That seemed to hold all the wreaths. And now it's time for the kitchen. Now what I did for the kitchen was a little different. Although these are wreaths, I put this in the kitchen bins. I have two. Bin one of, and I labeled them kitchen, Christmas kitchen bin 1 of 1 and bin 1 of 2. And no, 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. Yeah, that's how I did it. But I added these wreaths to those bins because they're small and they'll either go on the cabinets again, maybe next year, or they'll go on the chairs again, maybe next year. But they were from the kitchen, so I put them in the kitchen. Let me know if you think that was a good idea, if I should have put them just with the wreaths as well. I just thought it would work better this way, but let me know what you think. So guys, I also had wreaths on the back of the chairs in the dining room. I bought all of these from Hobby Lobby. I had about 6, but I went and bought more when they were 50% off this year. And I don't know any place that I've seen here in North Carolina near us, but in South Carolina when we shop, we get these really thick and reusable plastic bags, as reusable as plastic can be. And they are really, really like a hefty trash bag, actually. And so when we shop there, we get those. Now, I start out trying to use a regular plastic bag, and then I switch over, as you'll see. But I put them in the plastic bag, but they're still going in the bin with the Christmas stuff. It's just to, as much as I can, to keep some of the frost from falling on everything. I'm so tired of frost. We've vacuumed in the living room, not the kitchen yet, but the floor and the furniture. And let me tell you, we swept first and we beat our rug, and there was just so much glitter. And I guess it comes off of things because I'm not really a fan of glitter. But you know, it goes with Christmas, I suppose. That's why it'd be so nice to get everything back together. So here I am taking down the Christmas tree, and you'll see later that Orlando comes in and he takes the lights off. He puts the lights on, he takes the lights off, and then he turns the tree over to me. I found a way to store my florals as well, which you'll see coming up, and I'm really, really pleased with how.
My God, 22 strings of light? Who put all these lights on this tree?
You did, honey.
Wait, fat boy.
Through it all, I guess we have to laugh. He knew he put all those lights on that tree, but I do love a lot of lights. So this bin is filled with all of my small Christmas trees. So do you guys get my drift of how I'm breaking everything down? It will be labeled on the sides as well. And as you can see here, our cup runneth over with garland. So we had to buy a bin. And what you just saw were all of our Santa Claus put together so that we could put all of them in a separate bin alone as well. The Santa Claus collection is truly growing, but I think I'm done. Now I'm showing you how I put together my my florals for storage. All of the silver that were my tree topper this year, I used a zip tie to put those together, and yeah, and I'm zip tying all light florals together, and it'll be easier to deal with those next year. Also, if you look down beside me, you can see that I've purchased some gold balls for the Christmas tree, ornaments for the Christmas tree. Walmart had them on sale. I think I paid $4.50. Or did I get these? No. I got these from Home Goods at the beach, and I think they were on the table for $4.50 for that big box of gold ornaments. I think I'm going to be using a little more gold throughout next year, so I picked those up while they were on sale. And yeah, I'm zip tying all of the florals together, and that worked out great. So tell me, how do you store your florals, or do you have a lot of florals? I do, and it can be a hassle when they're all stuck together and turned different ways, and it's just a mess, and that really bothers me for some reason, so I'm doing it another way. So friends, what you're about to see is how I stored all of the ornaments, and I am really pleased with how that came out. You'll see that I have gold and silver together, and then I have other colors together. And there's another bin that you do not see where my black and my green, I'm starting a green collection, are stored. But dividing them this way works out really, really well. One bin as labeled as the others on the outside. And this I am in love with. So I want to thank you for sticking and staying with me. I hope this has been inspirational. If you are not already a member of our little group here, please subscribe and ring that bell. We would love to have you join us over here. I hope that you have found some tips that you can use today. I think it's going to work out really well for us for next year. It was a long journey, but I think it's worth it. Again, as I said, if you're not already subscribed, hit the bell. To all of my returning, my ride or dies, you know how I feel about you. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I appreciate you so. You have no idea how much you mean to me. Also, hit that bell, and also leave me a comment and leave me a big thumbs up. Be sure to check out my other social media outlets as well. I am really active on Instagram and TikTok, as well as Facebook sometimes. I'll see you there. I'm going to see you in the next video. Find something today to bring joy into your life and share that joy with someone else. Bye-bye.